Hey you all, so today I just wanted to hop on live real quick and do a quick little get ready with me and to share my first win of this year. So I got my first client of the year, and it's kind of special because this client requested a full New Year's Eve immersion. And basically, what I'm going to be doing with them is they're flying me out, number one, to their city, their home city, to do this full immersion. They really want to step like more onto and into their spiritual path. And so they've hired me to come out and help them like set up their altar. We're going to do some energy cleansing within their home. Also going to be doing some womb wellness care at one of the local spas to help them reset their body. Like, I'm really happy and excited for this client because this is like a major step forward. I know I get questions a lot about like how I got started doing the work that I do with, the mindset coaching, subconscious reprogramming, etc. Well, really where this journey began for me was with just one New Year's Eve deciding like my life at that time really felt like it was in shambles. And I was like, I can't have another year like this. Like, I can't do it. And so that year, I was like, I'm really going to commit to my spiritual practice. Like, I didn't go out anymore for like several years on New Year's Eve. Like, usually I spend time just, at my house, like really just being with the energy of starting over. That particular year, like, I was dramatic. I like just lit a bunch of candles, and like really was just in like prayer and meditation about like what can I do to shift my life, because I can't operate like this anymore. And so that was really the start of the journey to where I am now, is just feeling like something needed to shift, and I wanted spirituality to be like the focus point of everything that I was going to do going forward. And so to have someone, asked if I can facilitate their own walk in some way, like that just was really touching to me, which is, I it's not like I don't do medicine work anyways. And that's kind of what I got on here to show you, is just like, when I'm getting ready to hold space for somebody, like what are some of the tools that I use. So this particular client wants to have a combo session, and I'm not sure if you're familiar with the indigenous medicine combo, but basically it allows your body to like completely flush your lymphatic system. And how we do that is with, I'm glad I'm looking through this stuff, because actually, let's see, make sure I have everything in one place. So it flushes the lymphatic system using this frog venom from an Amazonian frog. And it's a very tribal way of like not just resetting the body. Like the Matsi tribe specifically, we don't know like exactly where this originated from, but they use this medicine when the men are getting ready to go out and hunt. And it's a whole like village way of preparing the medicine. And so this is just one part of it. And so you use this like board. You can't really see it good, but it has the medicine on it. And you use like water. If we were like in the village, you would use your saliva to like activate the medicine. And it gets sticky. And then you use like one of these incense type things. This is the traditional stick that they use, but I find that it doesn't burn evenly. I don't know if you can see that. It kind of has a what do you call it, like a rounded top, so that's not the best for the skin. But this particular stick, you light it, it's flush, and you basically singe the skin to open up a gate, is what they call it. So you can see here are some of my marks from my previous combo sessions in the past. And so basically you fire up the stick, you put the mark on the skin like that, and you rub off just the top layer of the skin, and then you apply the medicine. And basically what it does, like I said, it flushes your entire lymphatic system. Like, you start to feel like light in the head. You'll feel your heart racing. You just become hyper aware of your senses, and eventually you will purge. And it's not like if anyone is familiar with like ayahuasca, it's kind of like a purge like that, but it's more like in the body, because it's not an entheogen, meaning it doesn't cause you to like, you know, see visions or anything like that. It really just resets the body. And as I tell people, like, combo is the type of indigenous medicine that does not, what do I want to say? It, like I said, it doesn't cause you to see any visions or anything like that. And it doesn't heal anything. What it does is it resets the body so that the body can do its own healing. Like, the body naturally like knows what it needs to do for itself to heal itself, right? And so, oh, thank you so much. Thank you for the hearts too. So I just wanted to pop on real quick and show you all like what are some of the things that, you know, I would take into I'm going to be holding space for somebody to do this particular work. And so definitely you got to have your combo. That's number one. This is my little travel altar, and so it kind of has like the basic supplies that one needs for an altar: earth, wind, and fire elements. I have some other plant medicine here, psilocybin. I have my Palo Santo in here. I have this pipe for the plant medicine hape, which I don't think, yes, it is a holistic medicine. It's an indigenous medicine. So I'm not planning to serve them any hape because that is not what was requested. Specifically, we're going to be doing the purge with the combo, and then we're going to follow that up with some psilocybin. I'm going to hold space for them to have a psilocybin experience. And so, yeah, after you apply the combo, and I'm supposed to be packing while I'm doing this too. I have to leave in like 20 minutes. After you apply the combo, you keep it activated with colloidal silver. You want to spray it and make sure that the area stays moist. Oh, look, I have my small bottle of Florida water. So I'm going to actually take my big bottle out. This can stay home. Great. Love that for me. I haven't been in this bag in a minute because I haven't served the medicine since I was in Mexico for a plant medicine ceremony there. Okay, so those are a few of the things that I'm going to be taking with me. What else is in this altar? My eye is watering a little bit. This is a Own Your Power flower remedy spray from Resonance Apothecary. That's going to be in here. I have a lot of different oils and things that we're going to be using in some of the candle work that we're going to be doing to do some energy cleansing in the home. I have my smudge fan that I always take with me. It's a really beautiful smudge fan. Some of the oils and things that we're going to be working with, this is an empty bottle I'm going to give to the client. I have some incense here, some sage, of course, some hyssop. Hyssop is really a great protection herb. Also, St. John's wort protection herb that we're going to use in our candle work for the home. Oh my goodness, you guys, my eye, what is going on? There's something in my eye. It's irritating. It's like, what do you call it? Mascara. Okay, I have some cloves here. So we're gonna use all this kind of stuff to dress some candles to burn in the home, because the client really wants to do like an energy cleanse in her home. Some of the oils that we'll be using are protection oil I have here. I have some protection powder. This is a blend that I get from my local Botanica. Some peace and purification oil. We'll use frankincense also, which is really a great protection, as well as I have these really tiny crystals. They're like almost like flakes, crystal flakes. They're very small. Let's see if you can see that. So you can put that like in your candles, press a hole into them and stick the crystals down in there so that they're activated along with the fire. And also some oak moss, you guys. Oak moss is really good if you, and this is something that the client requested, want to like do ancestor work and helping you to repair generational, heal generational wounds. Oak moss is a really good oil for that as well. Frankincense also, but oak moss as well. So those are some of the oils that we're going to be using. And what else do we have in here? So after our combo session, let's put this back and organize this a little bit. After our combo session, we are going to I'll pull some cards for her and I'll show you all the deck that I use for that. No, this has got to come out. It's not gonna work. My fan needs more protection, so we're gonna stick this in here by itself. So I'll show you the deck that I'm gonna use to help her with that. I love this Oracle deck by Earth Warriors. It's a really beautiful deck. It's very encouraging. Like, if you pull cards at all, then you know, like, sometimes the cards will be like really give you a read. So I'm bringing my Oracle cards, but I'm also bringing my tarot deck by Vision Quest, which is an indigenous tarot deck. I find this to be a very gentle divination tool, and so those are the two that we're going to be using and reading from. And yeah, got my little rattler for clearing the energy of the ceremony. And those are mostly the medicine tools. Like, I'm bringing some of the, we're not going to focus as much on mindset. Like I said, it's more of a spiritual, like, cleanse and reset. Also, we're going to do some work to address the body, some womb wellness work. I'm taking her to this spa where they do V-steams with ancient herbs. What that's really good for is to help to clear your creative channel in the lower chakras, right? Because a lot of, if you find like stagnation in your life and you're finding that you're having trouble just feeling grounded, a lot of times it's because you have blockages like in your lower chakra areas, right? And so that's one of the things as women specifically that you can do to address that issue is V-steaming. And I actually own an electric V-steam. Like, she's doing it, we're having her do it the traditional way with like sitting over like an actual steaming pot. The one that I have is actually owned by a Black woman. What's Miss V-steam's name? It'll come to me in a minute, but They sell them on Amazon. The owner is a really sweet woman. And yeah, so you really just put the water in, put the herbs in, and plug it in. You don't have to worry, and it can adjust the temperature setting. It was something that I purchased during COVID because I couldn't get to, my holistic spas to be able to have that treatment. And so, yeah, it was like one of the best things that I purchased in COVID, to be honest, because it's very relaxing. And like I said, you use it to cleanse and purify. So like when you're sitting on your throne, is what I call it, you want to make sure that you are, setting intentions around like what it is that you're wanting to let go of, and just, allowing the steam to like do its work to like cleanse from the inside out. So that is all of the medicine stuff that I have that I'm bringing with me. When I get there, she and I are going to go shopping at her local Botanica because part of the work is I want her to be able to continue the process like when I'm not there. And so she needs to know like, where to go to buy certain supplies. And so I've already researched it, and she lives in an area where I'm familiar with, and I actually have other friends who do healing work in that city. And so I've already sorted out like where we need to go to like get supplies, candles, and things like that. And I provided her with a list ahead of time of, like foods to buy for after the cleanse, because usually when you have a combo cleanse, it's like I said, it's a very strong detox / reset for the body. So your body is really only craving like fresh foods, fresh fruit, fresh vegetables, and things like that. And so I have her getting ready to do a little dieta, which is just, a diet to help support her integration after the fact. And look, I'm pretty much done. Wow, that didn't take long at all. I thought I was gonna be rushing to pack this stuff, but everything fits in here nice and perfectly, thank goodness, because I have to run to the airport in about a few short minutes. So I'm getting ready to sign off. But yeah, I really just wanted to get on and share this experience with you all. This is just a part of some of the work that I do in terms of like helping you to reset your mind, body, and spirit. I know on this page I talk a lot about mindset work, because it really does start with like having a changed mindset. And I truly feel like that was one of the reasons why I was able to make the changes that I made, is because I made up in my mind, like, this is it. Like, I have to do something different, period. Like, I can't continue to operate in the same way. I had a very swift and abrupt values shift, a shift in my values. And I was just like, something has to change. Like, something has to change. And of course, the subconscious change work that came along with that. Oops, I forgot this. Let's put that in there. The subconscious change work is a huge part of it. You on the path, you're going to come against obstacles, and when you are doing your subconscious change work, that is what enables you to overcome the obstacles so that you won't give up. Like, it really strengthens your resolve to continue down the path that you've chosen with whatever that is. Because I know a lot of people are getting ready to set New Year's resolutions. I myself don't do New Year's resolutions anymore. I set intentions because I find intentions just to be a more fluid way to enact change. It allows you to be very flexible, in your methods and not so rigid. And so I set intentions for what it is that I want to do. Hey, Hoodoo Kali. Hey, beautiful. Thank you for checking in. So yeah, just talking about this medicine work and how, like, you know, the subconscious work goes along with that. Like, I know a lot of people who go to medicine ceremonies, they go to plant medicine ceremonies, and they just continue to go and go and go because they expect that the medicine is going to solve their problems for them. Like, no, like the medicine is a catalyst for you to go home and integrate and do the work of whatever it is that the medicine has shown you that you need to work on. And so you can go to all the plant medicine ceremonies that you want, but ultimately you have to be the one to come home and do the work. And that is what the subconscious reprogramming work is about. This is why we do hypnotherapy, EFT tapping to help regulate the nervous system, because you can't make good decisions if you're in survival mode all the time. I also use time techniques with my clients. We go back on your timeline and figure out, like, what is the root cause, where things started, why is it that you procrastinated, you know, is it like low self-worth, is it, you know, not having confidence, like where did that start? And we go and we help you to find the wisdom in whatever it is that happened in the past so that you can apply that going forward, so it's not holding you back anymore. Also, we do work with helping you to reprogram your self-talk, but hypnotherapy actually takes care of a lot of that. It takes care of a lot of that. I have recently, as you all know, I have the 21-day manifestation mindset journal, right? Scripting journal and guide, which, you know, I teach you the 4 steps on the page all the time, but what you don't get are the daily rituals that go along with it. So in addition to that, there's a hypnotherapy session that's included with that. And I've been experimenting with like 2 new ones and listening to them twice a day. Like, they're 2 different ones. So I have one that's specifically for career and one that is for relationship. And so I listen to the one for relationship every night. And I listen to the one for career every morning. And that really helps you to monitor your self-talk and make different decisions, like during the day, that are supportive of the programming that's, you know, being rewired as you are going to sleep or as you are waking up. And it works very well in tandem with the journal and the guide, because scripting, as you script your day every single day, that really helps. The subconscious loves repetition. And so if you're constantly talking about your success and your wins every day, then the subconscious mind grasps onto it like, oh, this is important. Let me activate the reticular activating system so that I can help the person to get to this goal, what it is that they say that they're doing. And it all works together in tandem. So that's pretty much it. I have to run, you guys. This was just a quick little live to share the first win of the new year. I'm really excited to be able to be doing more work as it relates to like medicine work and integrating that with, you know, the mindset work as well. And so if you all have any questions, let me know. I will see you in the next city. All right, have a good New Year's Eve if I don't get back on live before then. Blessings, you all. See you next time. Bye.